students. Today we will discuss about the previous problems in permutations and combination. And the first one is the number of integers greater than 6000 that can be formed using the digits 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8 without repetition. This is 2005 mains question. And now solution. They are asking greater than 6000. That means if you take 3, 5, 6, 7, for 3, 5, 6, 7 and 8 for greater than 6000 we have, so first 6, 7, 8. So first digit is 6, 7 or 8. Any one of these three digits. So the 4-digit number. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4-digit number. First number is 6. This number is 6 or 7 or 8. So 6 or 7 or 8. So remaining numbers 3, 5. If 6 is the first number, so the remaining are 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. So in which ways? If the first digit is 6, so the remaining are in 3 ways. That means the remaining are in 3 ways. If the remaining digits, so the remaining digits are, if 6 or 7 or 8 is the first digit, so remaining digits are in 4 factorial ways. So and here 2 digits are over. So the remaining digits are 3 factorial ways, and the remaining digits are in 2 factorial ways. So here first 6 or 7 or 8, the remaining digits are in this is in 3 ways, and this is the, if 6, 7 or 8 any one digit is right here, the remaining are in 5 digits. So remaining in 4 ways, and here 2 digits are over, so remaining 3 digits, and here remaining 2 digits. So now, so for this 4-digit number, for greater than 6000, here 3 into 4 into 3 into 2. That means 3 4s are 12, 12 6 are 72. So in 72 ways. And here they are asking greater than 6000. They gave 5 digits. So here 4-digit number, and we have 5-digit number also. Greater than 6000 we have 5-digit number also. So for 5-digit number, here first we write 3. So in which ways? In 5-digit number we write 5 factorial ways. That means here 5 ways, and remaining here 4, here 3, 2 and 1. This is nothing but 5 factorial ways. So what is 5 factorial? 5 factorial is 5 into 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. That means 120. That means 120. So total number of ways. So total number of ways is equal to 72 plus 120. 72 plus 120. That is nothing but 192. So the correct option is B. And next problem. The number of 7-digit integers with the sum of the digits equal to 10 and formed by using the digits 1, 2 and 3 only. So they are asking 7 digit integers. That means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 digit integer equal to 10 and formed using the digits 1, 2, 3. Sum of these 3 digits only. So sum is equal to 10. Sum of these 3 digits is equal to 10. And the digits are in 7. So that means first 1, I will write 1 as 5 times. So 5 and plus 2 7 and plus 3 10. So here that sum of these digits is equal to 10. And another I will write 4 ones and remaining 2 2 2. So 2 plus 2 4, 4 plus 2 6, 6 plus 4 10. This is equal to also 10. So these two only, remaining not. We will add but we didn't get the sum of digits are 10. Only 2 ways. So for the first way, this is 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. So 7 factorial by, and repetition, here repetition is allowed. So that means 1 2 3 4 5 ones are in 5. So 7 factorial by 5 factorial, that is equal to 6 into 7 42. And in this 7 factorial by 1 2 3 4 4 factorial into 3 factorial, that means so 5 into 6 into 7 by 2 into 3 35. Here 42 ways and here 35 ways. So total number of ways equal to 42 plus 35, that is 77 ways. So option C is correct. The next problem is, how many different 9 digit numbers can be formed from the number 22 33 55 888 by rearranging its digits so that the odd digits occupy even positions. So 9 digit number, that means in a 9 digit number, the odd digits occupy even positions. Here what are the odd digits? Here the odd digits are 3 and 5, and remaining 2 and 5 are even digits. So in the 9 digits number, odd digits, I will put odd digits in into. So sorry, I will put odd digits. So first place, third place, fifth place, seventh place and ninth place. So 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 digits. This is 9 digit number. In this 9 digit number, so odd digits occupy even position. So what are odd digits? 3 and 5 are odd digits. So 3 and 5 are odd digits, occupy even positions. Even positions means this 1 2 3 4, that is 2 4 6 and 8. In how many ways? So here 2 3s are there and 2 5s are there. So these are 4 digits. So in these 4 places, these 4 digits are 4 factorial by 2 factorial into 2 factorial ways. And the remaining, these are odd digit places. In these odd digit places, the remaining, those numbers are even numbers. 2, 2, 8, 8, 8. These are 5 numbers. These are in arranging in 5 factorial by 5 factorial by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. So here 2's are 2 and 8 are 3. So that means 5 factorial by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. So here 4 factorial by 2 factorial into 2 factorial. That means that is equal to 6 into 5 factorial by 2 factorial into 3 factorial. That is 10. That means 60 ways. So option C is correct one. And the next problem, an n-digit number is positive with exactly n digits. 900 distinct n-digit numbers are to be formed using only the 3 digits 2, 5 and 7. The smallest value of n for which the possible is. So here they gave only 3 digits 2, 5 and 7. So n-digit number. That means the 3 digits are, using the 3 digits, we will write this as 3 power n ways. So they gave 3 digits 2, 5 and 7 and n digit number in 3 power n ways. So that means which is 900 distinct n. So 3 power n is greater than or equal to 900. And now 3 power n is greater than or equal to, I will write 3 square into 100. That means 3 power n is 3 power n minus 2 is greater than or equal to 100. So here I will write 3 power n minus 2 is greater than or equal to 3 power 5. So here 3 power 4 is 81. But greater than or equal to 100 means, that means I will write 3 power 5. That implies n minus 2 is greater than or equal to 5. That implies n is greater than or equal to 7. So the smallest value of n is greater than or equal to 7. So P option is correct. So next problem. In a college of 300 students, every student reads 5 newspapers and every newspaper is read by 60 students. So the number of newspapers is, so let n be the number of newspapers. Then let n, so every student reads 5 newspapers. How many students are there in college? So in college 300 students are there. So every student read 5 newspapers. That means total number of students are 300. So every student reads 5 newspapers. That means 300 into 5. And every newspaper is read by 60 students. So we don't know the number of students. That means 60 into n. So 60 n equal to 300 into 5. That means 60 n equal to 1500. That implies n equal to 150 by 6. So 25. So exactly 25 students. So exactly 25 newspapers are in the college. So option C is correct. And next, a 5-digit number divisible by 3 is to be formed using the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 without repetition. The total number of ways this can be done is. So the 5-digit number divisible by 3. They gave 6 digits, but the 5-digit number divisible by 3. So if the digits are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So if divisible by 3, that is only possible when the sum of digits is equal to, the sum of digits is a multiple of 3. So sum of digits are multiple of 3. So if the sum of digits are multiple of 3, then only we will find that. So that means I will take using the digits 0, 1, 2, 4, 5. If you add these 5 digits, so 3 plus 4, 7 plus 5, that is 12. This is a multiple of 3. That means this is in how many number of ways we will write these 5 digits. First 0 is first term 0 is not there. So that means in 4 ways. First and next one also in 4 ways, and the remaining 3 ways, 2 ways, and remaining 1. That is 16, 16, 6, 96. And using the digits 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If we add these terms, 3 plus 3, 6 plus 4, so 15. So this is a multiple of 3 also. That means here also in how many ways? 5 ways, 4 ways, 3 ways, 2 ways, and 1. So that is 120. So total is equal to 96 plus 120. That is equal to 216. So option A is correct one.